Hello everyone, my name is Vivian Omoke. I create content on faith, wellness, entertainment, and lifestyle. So, welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'll be indulging us on a topic that says it doesn't have to make sense. What do I mean by it doesn't have to make sense? There are many of us in life, there are many individuals. I believe there are millions of people who have different dreams, different career paths, different journey they want to, embark on. And they are wondering what would the world say, what would people say. Oh, you've just changed. I know you to be in the medical field, now you're changing to the IT industry. To be honest with you, your dreams does not have to make sense to anyone. That career path you want to chase, it doesn't have to make sense to anyone. If you want to give birth, it doesn't have to make sense to anyone. If you choose not to get married, it doesn't have to make sense to anyone. If you choose to change your career path, it doesn't have to make sense to anyone. We live in a society whereby now, in this generation, whereby now people want to detect to folks on what path they should, embark on. And because of this constant reminder of what people would think, or are they gonna support me, are they gonna criticize me, do it or not, they're still gonna criticize you. You cannot be too nice, you cannot be too kind. If you're too nice, they're gonna complain, they're gonna criticize you. If you choose to be bad, they're still gonna criticize you for being a bad person. It doesn't have to make sense to anyone. Your career path does not have to make sense to anyone. The timeline that you choose to get married doesn't have to make sense to anyone. No one defines your life. When you came out from your mother's womb, you came alone. You came alone. It didn't make sense to anyone. It was God that created you, that put whatever gift or talent that you think you have, and you don't want to chase that dream because, they're going to talk, or it won't make sense. It doesn't have to make sense to anyone. When you were coming out from your mother's womb, you came out alone. It was just you. Your neighbor didn't come out from your mother's womb with you. Even twins. I don't know, maybe medically, maybe there are sections in the world where twins, doctors have been able to deliver twins at the same time. I have not heard of it. I know that they said one would come out before the other. Maybe someone has heard of it. I don't know. So this is a disclaimer. I don't know if there are twins that have actually been birthed on the same time. But if they are not, that means they didn't come out at the same time. They could be like 30 seconds difference from their birth. There could be 30 seconds different from their birth. Still, they didn't come out the same way. So your career path, your journey, your whatever you want to be. Maybe you used to be a medical doctor. And you said, you know what, I'm done with this field. I want to, embark on another field. It doesn't have to make sense to anyone. So stop thinking about what they are going to say. Oh, they will criticize you either way. I have never seen anyone that the world has not criticized. The only one that the world has not criticized yet is only if you are not born. If you were not born, they will not criticize you. So why are you still sitting down there, not changing that career you want to change, not chasing that dream you want to chase because it will make sense to the world? It doesn't have to make sense to the world. It is your life. It is you and God. As long as whatever gift God has given you is clear to you, why not move ahead? What has been able to even help me in time past, there's this beautiful Bible scripture that I love so much. I might not have all the quotes in my head, but I would love to share it with you all. It's Isaiah 30 from verse 21. It says, your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. Whenever you turn to the right, whenever you turn to the left. So whoever you should be worried about is God. You depending on God to show you which way to turn. He said you will hear a word from behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. Whatever purpose, whatever gift, whatever calling that God has put in you, you would hear a word. As long as you continue to seek the face of God, you ask Him for direction, He's going to show you the way. So stop relying on people. Stop thinking about what they will say. Forget about the condemnation that comes in between decisions that we make in life. It doesn't have to make sense to them. It is you and your God, and your God will show you the way to go. You see, whenever you turn to the right or whenever you turn to the left, He will show you the way to go. So please stop sitting down and wondering, oh, they're going to talk about me, they're going to say this. Let them say it. Girl, if you don't do it, man, if you don't do it, they're still going to say something. They're never going to stop talking. So just, if I were you, those invisible earpod that they have, invisible, I call it invisible because I'm closing my ears to what people are going to say. I don't want to listen to that anymore. I'm out here chasing my dream. I took the bold step to come out here to create this content with you, or to let you all know that it doesn't have to make sense to anyone. You don't owe anyone any explanation about your life dreams. As long as it is in line with God, as long as it is in line with what God has for you, trust me. Trust me. He will direct your path. He will show you the way to go. As long as it is in line with what God has for you. And if you're not sure, you can pray about it. Ask God to help you to direct your path. He said, I will show you the way to go whenever you turn to the right or whenever you turn to the left. That is in Isaiah 30 verse 21. That's a very powerful scripture. You can sit down, ponder on it and pray about it and ask God for direction about your life. And stop looking at what people will think or what people will say. They will always say it does not have to make sense. It doesn't have to make sense to anyone. Just you and your God that created you. You and your God alone. Right now, I'm chasing my dreams. It doesn't have to make sense to anyone. I cannot start counting the industry that I have been in. Like, the things that I have done, career path that I have changed. And I'm still going. And to be honest with you, what the beautiful part is? You get better as you go. You keep growing, you make progress. As long as it's in line with what God has for you. So please close your ears to what people will say. How would they look at you? No, it doesn't have to make sense to them. God didn't call them. He called you alone. He told you about that vision alone. That business that you're holding on to start up because you were... No, He didn't put that business idea in their head. He put it in you. It is you that God gave that business idea. So what are you waiting for? Or you are wondering, I saw that a lot of people are selling spoons. If God put that dream in you to sell spoon, please go ahead and sell that spoon. He will make it prosper. He would prosper it. His word said, your gift shall make room for you. So how the hell are you still sitting down there not wanting to do what you're supposed to do? Please come on. Dust yourself up and call on God. He will show you the way to go, like the scripture we just read. Isaiah 30:21. I hope this blesses someone out there. Know that people's opinion don't count. Your dreams, your aspiration doesn't have to make sense to anyone. It does not. I hope and I pray that you are able to take that bold step to start chasing your dreams and know that to any other person aside from God that created you, it doesn't have to make sense. It only makes sense to you and God that gave you that vision. I hope this blesses you. Please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and feel free to share this content. I will see you all again next time. Thank you. Appreciate everyone.